Hello, everyone. Today, we are going to continue our discussion on advanced English and dive deeper into the effects of using advanced language. And that's not all. In an interesting experiment, researchers substituted common nouns, verbs, and adjectives in a piece of writing with their longest synonyms. They found that using more complex vocabulary made the writer appear less intelligent to the readers. So, using advanced vocabulary can cause communication problems and even make people view you negatively. But, as we all know, language is more than just words. It's also how we put those words together. So, let's look at what many consider the most advanced form of English, legalese. Legalese is the English used by lawyers, and it's famously difficult for ordinary people to understand. But again, let's ask why. In 2022, researchers analysed thousands of legal documents and found that the difficulty of legalese is simply due to poor writing, which makes it harder to process and remember. This isn't an accident. Many people don't read legal terms because they are hard to understand, leading to consequences like clicking "I agree" without reading. This brings up a critical point about the purpose of language in general. Legalese and other forms of overly complex writing often serve to obscure meaning rather than clarify it. In contrast, simple and concise language ensures that communication is transparent. A famous example is George Orwell's rule for writing: never use a long word where a short one will do. Orwell believed that clear and direct communication is not only more effective, but also more honest. If you think about it, this principle applies beyond just legal writing. It's something we can all incorporate into our everyday language. Additionally, there is an important social aspect to consider. By using overly complex language, we can unintentionally create divisions between ourselves and others. This happens not only in legal documents, but in everyday situations. Imagine a workplace where instructions are given in complicated jargon-heavy language. This can lead to confusion, errors, and ultimately a breakdown in communication. Simpler language fosters inclusivity, ensuring that everyone can understand and participate. It's also important to remember that language is about connection. While advanced grammar and vocabulary can be useful tools, they should never stand in the way of understanding. Think about how we use language in different contexts: casual conversations with friends, formal business meetings, or even academic discussions. Each context requires a different approach, but the goal remains the same: to communicate effectively. Advanced language should be seen as a tool to help, not a barrier to understanding. Now, I'm going to ask you 2 questions about today's topic. Write your answers in a comment down below. 1. What are some problems caused by using advanced vocabulary? 2. Why do people struggle with understanding legalese? Okay, that's all for today's lesson. Keep practicing your English, and I'll see you next time.